The Adventures of Stella. Stella's first trip to the beach. Stella is a very spoiled pup. Even one of the most spoiled you have ever met. She has short black hair, great big paws, and long floppy ears. Stella goes on a lot of adventures. She gets to go for car rides almost every day. Her favorite part being when she gets to stick her head out of the sunroof. She gets to take trips to the farmer's market, makes frequent cheeseburger and pup cup stops with her grandma and grandpa, and always gets lots of cuddles from her mommy and daddy, and sometimes her kitty brothers, if they're feeling particularly nice. Most times, they aren't. One early Saturday morning, Stella watched her dad as he loaded up chairs, coolers, bags, umbrellas, and of course, some puppy treats into the car. When he picked up her collar and leash, she started barking with glee, wiggling her butt and making as many circles as she could. But where could we be going? Stella thought. We normally never pack this much for a car ride. When everyone was in the car, her mom looked at her and said, "Are you ready for your first trip to the beach, Stella?" Stella wagged her tail and gave her mom the biggest, sloppiest kiss she could. But she was still very confused. What is the beach? Stella thought to herself. The ride was long. Well, longer than she was used to. But with Stella's trusty stuffed elephant and her big fluffy blanket, she fell right to sleep. When the car came to a stop, Stella woke with a big stretch. She peeked out the window and watched as people passed by the car in swimsuits, big floppy hats, and brightly colored beach towels. She hopped out of the car and was immediately met with the smell of salty air and sunscreen. And the sweet aroma of ice cream. "Come on, Stella," her mom said while leading her to a large sandy stretch of land. Stella tugged and pulled all the way to the beach, not knowing what she would find. When her mom stopped, Stella found herself standing on soft white sand. She saw colorful umbrellas and chairs that went on as far as her eyes could see. She heard a variety of music playing from various radios, and right in front of her was so much water she couldn't contain herself. She ran as fast as she could, splashing in the big blue ocean, grabbing mouthfuls with every wave that crashed around her. The wind was blowing so hard that she thought it may pick her up by her ears and blow her away like a kite. But she didn't care. This was amazing. For the rest of the day, Stella bathed in the sun, dug holes in the sand, and splashed away in the water. When the sun became too much, they packed up their stuff and headed into town. Stella strutted down the street, sniffing every passerby, stopped for a quick bite of cheeseburgers and french fries at a local beach shack, and even licked off all the ice cream that melted down her dad's hand. He shared the rest of the cone with her, of course. Too soon it was time to go. On the way home, Stella fell sound asleep. She dreamed of her fun beach day and couldn't wait to go back. Stella loved the beach.